Good afternoon, everybody. How you doing? It's wee Paddy from across the shuck, and this is a wee channel update. And I sort of feel as if I need to do that because things have been changing just slowly but surely, and I just want to keep you in the loop, if that makes any sense. So, the first off I'm going to say is down below this video, the Jack Wolf knives go live today. Well, they've gone live in Europe already in some of the shops. So, if you're in the UK, sadly, Framar Knives on that list, they'll not be doing it this month. Nothing wrong with it. It's for the locking knives on the flipper. They've decided that's not something they want to do in their shop, and that's absolutely fine. They're an independent trader, and they've every right to do that. And hopefully next month, well, it depends whether we've got a slip joint or a locking knife, they'll be back online again for the slip joints and the excellent service that they give us. So I'll put the list down below for European dealers. In America, it's just a matter of going to your favourite one in America that you've used who does the Jack Wolf knives. And if you want to find out them, there's too big a list to put underneath this video. So if you go to Jack Wolf Knives on Instagram, it takes you to his page and you can find out all the dealers throughout the world. So I really recommend it. And I just wanted to add about this knife. My video wasn't as excitable as I normally was with this knife. But I've had this in my pocket now for a week. And let me tell you, I have fallen in love with this pocket clip. See, for around the house, I know in the UK it's not legal to take out, but you see, for around the house in my jeans, I've had my jeans on all this week, this little knife slips in. This pocket clip is amazing. I haven't caught it on anything. Normally if I put my bigger knives in at home and I'm running about with my pocket, I catch them on my chair when I'm sitting down and knock into things. I haven't had any trouble with this. It's fantastic. I love this part of the knife. Oh, get your fingers out of the way. I love being able to middle finger flick it out. I just think it is super. I enjoy that. As for getting it out the normal way that I normally take a slip joint, absolutely fine. But you can also slow roll it, which is just a joy to do. So there's the one thing about this knife that I don't like, and that's the front flipper. Now, personally, I think anybody on any knife, never mind a traditional looking knife, anybody that wants a front flipper on the knives has got something mentally insane. It's the most awkward, just difficult thing to learn. And I'm sure it's not just me. There must be one other out there. A front flipper is just not for me. And that's all it is. This knife is, take away that front flipper. If he ever comes around to doing the big bro again, I can imagine a big bro with this long pull and, middle finger flicking would be an absolute treat with the ball bearings. But with the big bro, I would love it in washers with a long pull and the ability to flick it out once it wears in, maybe. But I just think the locking big brother is just a knife that would be just a dream with washers and again that long pull. So I'll probably do another review in this again because I just, it is a super knife. It's just the only thing wrong with this is that front flipper, and this is just my pure own dislike of front flippers. It was somebody solved a problem that was never there. I just don't get them at all. So there you go. I'll probably do a review of that again this month because honestly, I've carried this all week. The blade, everything about it is just amazing. It's just Jack Wolf. It's just a Jack Wolf that happens to lock. So hopefully Ben might, you never know. Well, nobody ever listens to me, let's be honest with it. But the big bro with washers and a long pull and a lock, that same lock, which is just fantastic, and the pocket clip, I'd be all over it like a rash. So what else have I got to talk now? I've done a wee video the other day on my sharpening kit that I've made up, that it sits down by my chair. And look, it's not because my wife told me I had to do it. I done it because I wanted to, honest. So what she's done is made me do something that I just think, why have I not done this before? I mean, I had all my stuff by my chair, but it was big strops, big stones. This is just fantastic. I've done my wee knife last night. Loved every minute of it. And about 11 o'clock last night, I went on to what did I go to? Amazon. And I wanted to get a small diamond stone, a 600 diamond stone that I could put in there just in case I had a chip or something. I would have something, the ability to sharpen a knife that maybe had got dulled for some reason. It got really badly dull. And I got this boy. This is the Fast Track Sharpener. This is from Trend. I've used some of their cheaper, they do a lot of cheaper brand diamond stones, and they're all right. They're absolutely fine, you know, for what you're paying for them. So I got this little one for £16 to fit in here. To finish it off, I'm not putting anything else in it except for plasters. I'm going to put some plasters in it too. There you go. Right, here it is. I'll just show you this now. There's my little kit. This is the add-on I've got for it. This is lovely. You can see these little chamfered edges. I'm sure you can there at the edge. Just sits in your hand, and it's a 600 grit diamond stone because it says so up there. Seems to be between 600 and 800 in my eyes, but this will get anything sharp that's gone a wee bit more blunt than it would normally do. And it's just lovely that it sits in there, takes up no space at all, and it's finished off that, apart from a couple of plasters I'm going to put in. One, because I like plasters everywhere. I don't cut myself very often, but I just like having a plaster there. So that's that updated. And I don't know whether any of you think of it, if you've got a little kit like this and you know you don't have a YouTube channel, but you would like to see a picture of it on my channel along with other people's, if it takes off, we get enough people, what I'll do is I think I can do like a reel where it just shows it does it itself. You just put the reel up from your photographs and it'll do it, you know, automatically. It just changes pictures. So I'll try and do that. So what I would suggest you do, you show the little box, whatever you use for it, and lay all the stuff out beside it and write your name in a wee bit of card or something and put it at the top of it. So as it's going through, people can see who it is. If you're interested in that, just do that. I'd be more than happy to run a little reel on it and let other people see what's out there, and gives everybody an idea, because somebody will have something different in theirs. You know, everybody has just that something different. This is mine, and it's not changing now. That's what it's staying as, bar them plasters. So there you go. That's that out of the way. Now, move this one over the way because I'm going to do a review, not just at the minute on that, but I just want another while to spend with that so I can do a real honest up-to-date review. And I know the knife's on sale today. By the way, did I say down in the description I'm going to put the list of European dealers that you can get this from? Yeah, I think I did. Yeah, right. Stop it, Stephen. Okay, here's 3 knives that I've got in that I haven't done reviews on. And I want to see what you would like, because they're all pretty different. Firstly, I've got this beautiful, I done a trade for wee Justin for this. This is a Spyderco Sage 1, and it's in Maximate, made in Taiwan. It is just a beautiful knife. It really is drop shot, absolutely beautiful. No matter what your opening is, it's great. And the access to the little lock bar is just fantastic. So it's in Maximate. I'm dying to do, I'm not going to do a 3-hour cut test because it probably still wouldn't blunt it. But what I can say, I heard everybody for years since these have come out, I've never had Maximate, saying that it's very hard to sharpen and all. And I don't doubt that it's going to take a little bit longer to sharpen because it's a little bit harder. And your stones, when you up the HRC on a knife like this with a steel like this, you're still using the same stones that you use for everything else. So to break down this, you are going to have to, it's going to have to be diamond stones, and you are just going to have to take your time and go from a high grit down to your low grit. So, but would you like to see a review on the knife, what I think of it so far? There's one. The second one I just got in this morning, and this is a boy I bought off, what was it? I think it was just either Instagram or one of the UK sites that I go to buy second hand. And this is a case, and there we go. Can't read from there. This is a Caribbean Blue Bone saw cut jigged copperhead, a 6249W SS. It's flipping gorgeous. I'm not going to show you it now. It has to be voted for. This is gorgeous. I have one other copperhead there that I've showed. I don't even think I've done a review on it, but I'll bring it out in this review. This is just blowing my mind. Absolutely lovely. And I'll have to say, it's exactly what the bloke said it was. He's just, he's actually a subscriber to my channel that I didn't know before I bought this off him. And we were sort of talking on Instagram. So, I mean, it's exactly what it said it was. And that's before we even made the contact. And I love that. It's great to find dealers. So I'll give you his name out when I'm doing the review on it. And it's lovely to have, names of people that you bought from and keeping them aside, because sometimes people don't tell the exact truth. This was just as expected. It was brand new with box, unsharpened, maybe a bit of paper or something, but not used. And I thank him very much. And this is a large copperhead. He had this on sale. Now, this is before I even knew that he was a subscriber or whatever. £35 I paid for this. That's all he asked for this knife. And I think that is just an absolutely fantastic deal. So, but there's another one that's got a review coming. And then I got this beautiful number 56. This is a club knife of my GEC club that I'm a member of. And this is a smooth dyed camel bone. Now, when it came, it wasn't what I didn't like the dye. So I done it myself, and it's come out a bit different than some of the dyes, because I didn't dye it completely out. I've left some of the previous coloured dye that's different than I put into it. So you can let me know what you think of it. I'm still not sure myself, so that'll be interesting. But what I want you to do is, which one of these three would you like to see first? Which one of these three would you like to see first? Because I asked a question last week and got over 500 replies. That was amazing for just a simple question. So which one of these three would you like me to review first? So there you go. And the channel, I just want to talk a little bit about the channel. Recently I've been, sorry, I'll put that up there in case anybody wants it. They're on Amazon. It was £16 for that little sharpener. And it was a bit dear for what it is, but it just fits that perfectly. It's not something I'm going to use a lot. I just want something to have there just in case. So £16 on Amazon delivered. So that was fantastic. Yes, my channel, I'm doing a lot of videos at the moment, and that's more for my mental health than you. I've been a bit down recently. Now, saying that, I can come on here and chitter away and you wouldn't know a thing. But the reason I'm doing so many videos, it's just helping me get through my little spot. So, but I'm genuinely enjoying it. So I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing. As you know, if I want to do 2 a day, I'm just going to do it because I'm enjoying it. But the fact that you join in and some of you watch it is amazing. And that makes it all worthwhile to me. So I'm going to be doing quite a few videos, probably one a day most times, just because I'm enjoying it. Now, they're not all going to be reviews, because I couldn't afford that many knives to do reviews. I don't get them in that often, but I want to do sort of different things. And the other thing that I want to stop putting my name to is the 3 for Thursday. If anybody wants to keep doing it, by all means, just do it. It's just I've been doing it for long enough now, and I fancy doing other people's tags, because I missed a couple this week because I'm keep trying to fit in what I've got in my head that I'm going to do. Well, my head, as you know, that changes on a regular basis. But I just want to do, giving other people a chance to do a tag on a Thursday and me following them along and joining in their tag. So please feel free on a Thursday. It's an open tag. Just somebody take it over and do it. Or if somebody hasn't the time to do it every week, well, just stick different tags up, and I really want to join in. It's not that I don't want to do them. I just fancy joining in. There's something a bit different. Now, what else have I got to tell you? What else have I got to tell you? I don't think I have anything more complicated to tell you, but Jack Wolf's Knives, please go and get one in Europe if you can. Don't wait too long, because, Europe has got their own buyers as well. That's why they've got, different places there to buy. Let me know what you think of that idea. Can't wait to do a review on this. And then I can't wait to give it a bit of a bashing. and see what it's like. That might actually be part of this review if you want that. This is just a beautiful, as usual, case to great bone. And this is something I've dyed myself. It's just new. And it's the dog leg jack from Great Eastern Cutlery. There you go. And don't worry, it's not all dear knives. I have plenty of other knives that I've got to review that are budget knives. But they just come in wee batches. Wherever it goes, that's what happens. Now, I'm away. Thank you so much. Say goodbye to Paddy McKnifeface, and I'll see you very shortly. Take care. Bye-bye now.